My name is Evan Cudmore, and I am counseling here with Mary.
Yes.
And so, Mary, how can I help you today?
Wait, also, I go by Mary Kate.
Mary
just
Kate,
so you
sorry,
know.
very
No,
sorry,
you're
very
good.
sorry about that.
You're good. So I think like what I get really like a big stress in my life right now is like the idea that I'm graduating, just because like I'm already like I'm not a big person that's like good with change, and so like the idea of like graduating and moving out of my house and like getting a real job and like not being in this like normal pattern of school and like at Marquette is all like really starting to freak me out. And then I just get like really anxious, I don't know, thinking about it like all the time. And in like classes, like my teachers will be like, oh, so like you seniors, like just keep this in mind, like if it's something you want to do in the future. And I'm like, I have no clue like what I want to do.
I got you. What is your major, if you mind me asking?
I'm PR with a minor in SOJ.
Awesome, great.
Yeah.
Do you know exactly like what you're trying to do after school? Like
Well,
what field you're trying to go into,
I
or
like
what work?
thought that I wanted to go into like the nonprofit field, but I'm interning right now at the Make-A-Wish Foundation.
Oh, wow.
And well, I thought I was gonna love it, but it's just really quiet, and I like don't do a lot, and I just don't know if I like working there.
I got you.
Yeah,
Well,
but I don't think that I would want to do corporate. I don't know.
I got you. Well, I think the great thing about social welfare, your major, is that there's a lot of different options, a lot of different sites that you can like go and look at. So maybe if you're a little nervous or not so 100% on the site that or the place that you were going to work at, then you could also, just go around and see different options.
Yeah.
Or kind of just like I said, just seek other options and see maybe something you feel more comfortable with or something like that.
So you're saying like try other places
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah, exactly.
Instead of just ruling out.
Yeah,
the
yeah,
nonprofit.
exactly.
Yeah, that's true. Because there are a ton of places in Milwaukee and like a ton of nonprofits, but I don't know. And like all the applications and all of that, that's just sometimes it like overwhelms me thinking about it.
Yeah, absolutely. And I know you said you were nervous about just going into the work field, but you definitely seem to have a lot of experience if you're a senior and you've done Slow J, so you've had the
that's
experience in the
true.
field as well. So
Yeah.
I feel like it'll be easier for you, maybe a little easier for you, or easier than you think going right into it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Since you have so much experience.
Yeah.
But, I understand it is nerve-wracking, going.
Yeah, and like interviewing and all of that.
Yeah.
And just to get this internship this summer, I interviewed at like 15 different jobs.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I got denied from all of them. So
Oh, jeez.
I know it was really awful.
Oh, I'm sorry about
So yeah, no. So I just like I would hate to like go through all these interviews and then like keep getting denied and then like graduate without a job.
Totally got you. Are there any other like specific like aspects or things that are like making you super nervous about
think, like,
graduating? Like, maybe moving out of
Yeah,
off Marquette or something like that?
I think like also like my parents are really stressing me out. They're just very much like, what's your plan? Like, what do you want to do? Like, where are you gonna live? And I like every time I like say I don't know, they get mad at me and we just
I
end the
got you.
conversation like
I
in a
got you.
fight. So, and like I love my parents, but like we literally have had the worst few months because we've just like any interaction we have, we're like arguing about like what I want to do.
Really? I got you.
Yeah,
I
and like
got
moving
you.
out.
What do they want you to like work back to where you're from?
I'm
or-
from Milwaukee,
Oh, okay.
but I don't want to move home after I graduate. But they're like, if you can't get a job, we're not paying your rent.
I got you.
So they're like kind of like trying to say that, but I like really don't want to move just because like I like being independent. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
absolutely.
But yeah, they're like really adamant that they want me to like start applying now, and like I just don't even know where I would begin. with
Yeah,
that.
I got you. Have you had a conversation with your guidance counselor about maybe some options?
No.
That's
At
something.
Marquette?
Yeah, you got Marquette
Oh.
guidance counselor. Yeah.
Yeah, wait, I forgot that we had like counseling services here.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Last year I went I was a freshman, so we had to like meet with our guidance counselor every it was like twice a month or something
Oh,
like that.
really?
And and like I'm thinking about minoring in social welfare and justice, and she told
Okay.
me of all. Well, my guidance counselor told me of all these agencies that she's worked with around the Milwaukee area, Boston area, and just like all different like I said, agencies or like work
Yeah.
or like even just volunteer work or stuff like that or
Yeah.
contacts. So I mean, maybe if you talk to your guidance counselor about
They
some
would, like,
opportunities,
have
she could maybe help you out. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a really good
Yeah,
idea.
absolutely.
I really forgot that we had them. Wait, where are they located?
It is mine. I think
Are they all
Marquette Hall.
different?
I think it's different. I don't know.
Oh,
Mine was
okay.
in Marquette Hall. I'm pretty sure, but it's like the last one right
Yeah.
before the highway, like on the right, the
Oh.
last building.
I think that is Marquette.
Yeah, I think so. But
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so maybe they would have some good suggestions.
Yeah,
for, like,
absolutely.
Future plans.
Are there anything else? Any other aspects or anything that's making you really nervous or anxious?
Maybe like the beginning of school.
Yeah.
Just because everything. Well, I'm working at my internship,
Oh, okay.
and then I am in like a full-time class load, so like that's kind of stressing me out a little bit.
I got you.
Just because like I've never been a great time manager, so I'm like trying to balance all of that.
Yeah. Something I've seen that helps a lot of people is like making a calendar, maybe just kind of like
Oh.
spacing it out, like from 1 to 3 I'll study, or whenever your internship is 1 to 3, and then just
Yeah.
kind of like maybe set aside an hour or two every day just to do your schoolwork.
it out.
Yeah, exactly. That
Yeah.
help. A lot of people I know that helps them out.
To do that.
Yeah.
That is a good idea.
Yeah, absolutely.
And like write everything down.
Yeah. So, is your internship is where's your internship again?
At Make Voice Foundation.
Oh yeah, you told me.
I
Okay,
extended
cool.
it.
Cool, nice.
Yeah, so I'll like continue that, and it like hasn't been too like stressful, but I just like sometimes get worried that I'm gonna like fall behind in school
Yeah.
because I'm doing the internship.
How many days a week is it?
It's 2.5.
Okay.
It's like 2 and a few hours, so
gotcha.
it's not like it's really not too bad at all. But then I'm in like 15 credits.
Yeah, I got
So-
you. Yeah, it's tough.
Yeah, like a
That's
lot.
a lot.
And so I'm already like not that good at school, so sometimes I'm like, oh,
Yeah, I got you. And then another, and like if you're ever struggling with like a class or anything, you probably heard of the tutoring place here on campus.
yeah.
I used that last year for theology
Oh,
because
did you?
I didn't go to a Catholic school before I came here, so I didn't really know any of the
oh, cool.
stories or anything like that. So I went there, and they were very helpful. I passed. I did pretty well in the class overall. Like they helped me do well. So
Is it
that's
like
also-
one-on-one tutoring or like
Yeah,
group
so
tutoring?
it's group tutoring. So
Okay.
you sign up. It's with your class too. Like you actually do tutoring with your classmates, and like
Oh.
the person who is doing the tutoring is like I think their major is that subject. Or
Oh,
something like
gotcha.
that. Yeah,
So
so
they
it's
like
very,
really know it.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
so it's
that's
very
cool.
helpful. Yeah, so you could definitely do that
Yeah.
as well if you're ever struggling with a class.
Oh, that's a great idea.
Hmm.
Look at this little session. full of great ideas.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Well, what does it have to be? Does it have to be a full 15 minutes?
I think so. I think 15 each. That's what.
Alright.
No, is there anything else you would like
Well,
to talk
I
about?
guess we could talk about my roommate conflict.
Sure.
So I live with 7 girls, which like is a lot of girls
Yeah, it's a lot.
in one apartment. And like right now it's getting to the point where it's like 3 of the girls are like feeling left out of like 4 of the girls who like hang out a lot.
Yeah.
And I'm like trying to like be the bridge between like both different like groups, do you know what I mean? But like some of them have the same major, and then some of them always do things together, but they'll like be really passive aggressive around the apartment and like talk about each other behind each other's backs, and I like don't know how I can like help bridge the gap between
Yeah.
like, the 2 groups.
I
know
got
what
you.
mean?
Yeah. Is there do you guys all have like a common like interest? Like do you guys like a sport or like maybe just like an activity or something
Well,
you
we
like
all
to do together?
like to watch The Bachelor.
There you go. Yeah. Well, maybe what you could do is every week
Like,
set
get
like
together.
one day, and then
And
you
do
all can
that.
sit and watch The Bachelor
Oh,
and
yeah.
just kind of no
Hang
stress,
out.
just hang out.
Yeah.
I mean, whenever I'd have a problem with any of my friends, we'd kind of just sit, talk about it, and then just do something we all like to do.
Like to
And
do.
just just like
Yeah.
not think about the other stuff. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
because
Yeah.
I feel like it's been a while since we've all like actually hung out, but
Yeah.
it's like the start of the year and we're already
Yeah.
like fighting, and I
Yeah.
get really nervous.
Yeah, it's also tough too, because like I mean, during the week everybody's got different schedules.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's hard to like find a
Exactly.
time for
Yeah.
everybody to get together.
And
But
sometimes like, they'll get mad about stupid stuff like not taking the trash out, or
yeah.
like we leave dishes all the time in our sink, and then they'll like say something like passive aggressive in our like group chat. They'll be like, "Who didn't put your dishes away?" And I'm just like, okay, it's like really not that big of a deal, but so yeah, I feel like that communication sometimes like. Do you have any ideas on like how we could improve that? You know what I mean? Because like just talking in our group chat like sometimes isn't always, I think, like the best way to handle it.
Yeah, maybe if you have a conflict like that, or if there's an instance, I always feel like face-to-face conversation is the best way to do it, because like text can sometimes seem more passive-aggressive than they really are sometimes, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you said, like in the group chat, sometimes
Yeah.
they'll be rude about it, or
But
it'll
they
sound
like
rude or
don't
something.
mean it like that or
Yeah,
something.
like maybe if you guys just sit down and like talk about it, like, hey, like you've been leaving a lot of dishes in the sink
Mm-hmm.
lately, like can we have a civil conversation and maybe resolve that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or just like even sit down and have dinner all together and just talk about it,
Oh,
you know what I mean? Or
yeah.
something like that.
Yeah, something where we like all get together.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
whatnot.
I don't know, just
Yeah.
talk it out. I mean, that's what I always do, that's always worked for me.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah.
Any other roommate issues?
So that actually is the extent of our roommate issues.
Huh.
It's just starting. But yeah,
Issue.
do you think that's enough?
I don't know, maybe like 3 more
Another
minutes.
minute.
Yeah.
So yeah, do you have any like final advice for being a senior
For being a senior.
and about to
Well.
leave Marquette?
Well, have you feel like you have been prepared adequately going to school here for 4 years?
I think so, but like I said, I'm like not a fan of change.
Yeah.
So like, I like the rhythm that I've gotten in. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I mean, I hope that I would be prepared
Well,
as far as like classes and whatnot.
it was probably you probably had a pretty similar feeling. Well, you're from Milwaukee, so it might have been a little different, like, as per se from me, because I'm from Massachusetts, but going from high school to college,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like, it was
Yeah.
you probably had a little bit of the same kind of
Yeah,
feeling.
I know I didn't want to leave high school. I was
Yeah.
like so set, like so comfortable. I
Yeah.
think it's just like I don't like being uncomfortable, and so then when I'm like put in those situations that you
Yeah.
like have to leave, I like just
Absolutely.
get really nervous.
Yeah, it will probably, it will definitely feel weird for you probably when you first start getting going
Yeah.
with it, but everything takes time.
Yeah.
And once you get into the rhythm of it and get used to it, I think it'll work out for
It'll
you
work
and it'll be
out.
better. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think you'll like it eventually.
I hope so too.
Sounds like you have a good career choice
Yeah.
in mind, and
We'll see.
yeah, it sounds good.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Well, thanks for the help.
You're welcome. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty good for me.
I think
All
that
right,
works.
this session is done. Thank you.